whenever you're ready.
CC short, back. There.
I'm Zarlenga. This is Lisa, and that's Jenny. This is our Kinesiology Final, which is an overhanded throw, and it's a fundamental throw in many sports. In today's presentation, we'll be showing the proper techniques of an overhanded throw. It's an upper and lower extremity performing of just a right-hander, and movements will be broken down into 5 techniques.
The 5 phases that we'll be discussing are the wind-up phase, the stride, the cocking phase, the acceleration phase, and the follow-through. The first phase that we're going to look at is the wind-up phase. Here he's demonstrating the wind-up phase. The next phase is the stride phase. Here he's demonstrating the stride phase. The third phase we're going to talk about is the cocking phase. The next phase is the arm acceleration. That was a combination of the 4th and 5th phase, which was the arm acceleration and the follow-through. The purpose of the first phase, the wind-up phase, is to put the body in the most advantaged position possible in an attempt to generate the most velocity possible. The purpose of the stride phase is to develop force in the throwing motion and produce acceleration for maximum velocity. In the cocking phase, the purpose is to put the body in position for the greatest range of motion and allow for force to be generated from the throw. In the next phase, the acceleration phase, this starts when the body is at the maximum point of potential energy and ends when the ball is released. And the last and final stage is the follow-through. The purpose of the follow-through is to absorb the energy in the throwing arm in order to reduce the great stress that is placed on the upper extremity.
And now for some coaching and teaching informations. When you're teaching the overhand throw, it's important, kind of obvious, but it's important that you step with the opposite foot that your dominant hand is throwing with. So he steps with his left and throws with his right. It's also, during the stride phase, which is the second phase, it's important to have the wrist fully extended backwards. So if you're pitching in a game of baseball, second base would be right behind you, and the ball would be facing towards second base. The palm is also wrist flexed, and the palm is facing second base as well. Then it's important that you bring the elbow forward first, and then your wrist. So elbow, and then the wrist, going like that. This helps avoid injuries, and I'll get to that in a sec. Releasing the ball at the precise time and desired point for accuracy is vital to success at getting the ball to go where you want to go. And then once you've released the ball, in order to have good momentum and good accuracy, you must bring your dominant hand, so the right hand, across the body. Just like that, that's perfect. As far as injuries go, when he is accelerating and the elbow is going forward, like this, right there, that's like the most critical point. That's when the most stress is on the pitcher's body, right there at the arm. So it's vital that you stretch and warm up properly and get proper mobility so you don't injure yourself while throwing. Thanks.